Wellness needs vary from one individual to the next. It is important to understand which resources feed your own wellness and which factors assault it. Then we must each make our well choices based upon that knowledge. We must own our choices to know that power. Using the arts gives us the ability to assess, process, adjust, express, and share what is happening to us as individuals. Gaining an understanding of the perspective gives us the power to change it. To create means to cause to come into being as something unique that would not naturally evolve or that is not made by ordinary processes. It is also to evolve from one's own thoughts or imaginations, according to Merriam-Webster. When we know what it is, each of us has the power to create what we need to support our own wellness. The arts helps us discover the what for the wellness. My Creative Wellness Workshop and Independent Study Program both provide guidance through concepts and methods I have used to create these 5 things that I have discovered are crucial to independent, sustainable wellness: shelter, joy, adaptability, autonomy, and sustenance. Reasonable accommodation is in the eye of the beholder. You don't have to have an official diagnosis to understand that an appropriately modified workspace eases the path to productivity and wellness. As an adult, have you ever had the pleasure of sitting at the kindergarten table for a parent-teachers conference? How long would you be productive if you assumed you always had to work from this position? A workstation that does not accommodate physical needs can have a similar impact. Change positions. Having the option to change positions improves circulation, minimizes spinal stress, and increases range of motion. Still standing shows the physical outcome of these changes. If you look closely at each frame, you can detect the gradual improvement in the ability to manipulate the materials. This change evolved as the ergonomics and the work method were adjusted to the physical demands of the body. The same process was later used to receive and adjust for physical cues during other projects. The realization that working horizontally would be the ideal position to relieve aggravated conditions led to the discovery of the ostrich cot. Implementing this useful change resulted in a new and different workable method to be productive while treating the detrimental aspects of the work process. Creativity connects. Creative expression paves the path to healing. The celebrated poet Edward Hirsch talks to us about the connective power of language and poetry. Poetry is the social act of a solitary person, he says. The act of writing and reading poetry, he suggests, helps alleviate loneliness even when we are physically isolated. When you're reading a poem, you're not alone with your own feelings, he explains, and I have always found that comforting. Whether through words or pictures, the ability to express what is happening and to share alternative perspectives about similar experiences or similar perceptions of diverse experiences opens the door to the tools needed to make adjustments for wellness. This connection opens the human mind to options which it did not contain before the connection occurred. Self-Portrait with Spirit Guides illustrates multiple invitations to conversations filled with self-discovery on the path to wellness. Creative wellness works. The arts have the power to connect internal concepts, individuals, and entire communities in a way that nothing else can. Let's not waste this valuable, sustainable resource.